The Green Bay Packers have made a bold statement this offseason, locking in one of their most electrifying playmakers, wide receiver Christian Watson, with a hefty 4-year extension worth $110.5 million. This move follows a similar commitment to fellow receiver Jayden Reed, showcasing the franchise's clear focus on fortifying their receiving core as they build around quarterback Jordan Love. Fans, where are you watching from? Drop your thoughts on this deal in the comments. Watson's new contract also includes a striking $31 million signing bonus, ensuring he stays in Green Bay through the end of the decade. This investment isn't just about securing a player, it's about the vision the Packers have for their offense. Watson, who faced a challenging recovery from a torn ACL that sidelined him for the first 6 games of the 2025 season, made a remarkable return. In his last 10 appearances, he accumulated 35 receptions for 611 yards and 6 touchdowns, proving that his explosive ability to stretch the field is a cornerstone of the Packers' offensive scheme. During the second half of the season, Watson led the NFL in yards per reception, averaging an impressive 17.5 yards per catch. This statistic is more than just a number. It reflects his impact on the game, with over half of his catches resulting in substantial gains of at least 16 yards. This type of production is vital for a team looking to elevate its performance in a highly competitive NFC, and it speaks volumes about the organization's faith in Watson's potential to remain a game-changer when healthy. The timing of this extension is significant. It comes on the heels of the Packers parting ways with Romeo Doubs and Dontavian Wicks, signaling a strategic shift in their receiving lineup. With Watson and Reed now locked in long-term, the Packers are gearing up to feature a dynamic trio that includes Matthew Golden, the team's first-round pick from 2025. Watson's acknowledgement of his former teammates' departures shows a mature perspective, as he recognizes the new opportunities that will arise within the evolving offense. For the past 2 seasons, the Packers have diligently worked to bolster the support system around Love, who has firmly established himself as the franchise's quarterback of the future. By securing Watson, they ensure that one of Love's most dangerous downfield targets will remain a part of the team's plans for years to come. Across 4 seasons in the NFL, Watson has amassed 133 catches for 2,264 yards and 20 touchdowns. While injuries have occasionally hindered his growth, the Packers clearly see his blend of size and speed as an investment worth making. As we look ahead, the focus may soon shift to other crucial contributors like tight end Tucker Kraft, as the Packers continue to mold a roster that can contend with the best in the NFC. This is a pivotal moment for the organization, as they not only secure their present but also lay the groundwork for a promising future. Transitioning from this significant move, let's dive into our next topic, where the front office's decisions will continue to shape the trajectory of this franchise. The Green Bay Packers are gearing up for a pivotal moment in their roster management, and fans are buzzing with anticipation. After locking down wide receiver Christian Watson with a hefty 4-year, $110.5 million contract extension, the organization is now poised to address the future of another rising star. The spotlight is shifting to star tight end Tucker Kraft, who might just be the next name on the extension list. During a recent episode of The Pat McAfee Show, NFL insider Ian Rappaport highlighted Kraft as a significant priority for the Packers. This is no small matter. With Kraft's impressive skill set and potential, the Packers are keen on securing him before he hits free agency. Rappaport stated, "I would consider Tucker Kraft a big-time priority for the Green Bay Packers. He looks great as he's coming back from injury." That's music to the ears of fans who have watched Kraft develop into a game-changing player. However, the looming question remains, how will Kraft's recovery from a torn ACL impact the timing of these discussions? Rappaport hinted that it may be wise for the Packers to wait until Kraft is fully cleared to resume playing before diving deep into contract negotiations. But let's not kid ourselves. If Kraft continues on his current trajectory, he could reset the tight end market. He's not just another player. He's an elite talent who brings both blocking prowess and receiving skills to the table. When on the field, he's proven to be a mismatched nightmare for opposing defenses. In the 2025 season, despite playing only 8 games, Kraft managed to haul in 32 receptions for nearly 500 yards and 6 touchdowns. Imagine the numbers he could have posted with a full season. That production puts him on a pace that easily eclipses 1,000 yards and double-digit touchdowns, figures that would make any tight end's mouth water. The Packers know they have something special here, and it would be shocking if they didn't reward him with a lucrative extension soon. Yet, this situation raises some critical points worth discussing. While it's encouraging to see the Packers prioritize young talent, one must wonder about the overall strategy. The Packers have invested heavily in Watson and are potentially ready to do the same with Kraft. This could lead to a situation where they have a substantial amount of salary cap dedicated to a handful of players. Is that sustainable? Are they setting themselves up for success? Or are they putting all their eggs in one basket? For fans, the excitement is palpable. The prospect of having both Watson and Kraft locked in for the future is tantalizing. It signals a commitment to building a competitive team around young, dynamic playmakers. Yet, it also invites scrutiny over the potential ramifications of such financial decisions. As we move forward, the question fans must ask themselves is not just about Kraft's extension, but the broader implications for the team. With a young roster that has shown promise, how will the Packers balance maintaining their core while finding the right pieces to complement them? This brings us to the next segment, where we'll continue to dissect the evolving landscape of the Packers roster and what it means for their aspirations in the coming seasons. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the future of Green Bay's roster and the decisions that lie ahead. As the Green Bay Packers continue to make bold moves in the offseason, the franchise has just made a significant commitment to Christian Watson, agreeing to a 4-year, $110.5 million extension. This strategic decision not only highlights the organization's belief in Watson's potential, but also raises eyebrows about the risk involved considering his injury history. Fans, where are you tuning in from? Drop your thoughts in the comments below as we dive deeper into this contract and what it means for the Packers going forward. Watson's journey thus far has been a roller coaster ride. In 2025 alone, he started 10 games, racking up 35 receptions for 611 yards and 6 touchdowns. His ability to stretch defenses is undeniable. He averaged an impressive 21.4 yards per catch last season. StatHead records show that since entering the league in 2022, his 17 yards per reception puts him in elite company, second only to Indianapolis Colts wide receiver Alec Pierce, who recently inked a 4-year, $114 million deal. But does this extension signify a leap of faith or an overreach by the Packers? In a league that values production, the Packers are banking on Watson to elevate his game. This contract comes with inherent risk, especially since he has missed 20 games throughout his career. The specter of injuries looms large, given that he missed the first 6 games of 2025 while recovering from a torn ACL suffered in the previous season's finale. Additionally, he sat out 8 games in 2023 due to a pulled right hamstring, and his rookie season was marred by injuries that included a concussion. The Packers have made another significant move this offseason by extending Jayden Reed with a 3-year, $50.25 million contract. After posting a career-high 857 receiving yards in 2024, Reed had a setback last season, managing only 19 receptions for 207 yards before fracturing his clavicle. With both Watson and Reed now locked in, the scrutiny intensifies, especially after allowing 2025's leading receiver, Romeo Dew, to depart in free agency. Dew signed a 4-year, $68 million deal with the New England Patriots, raising questions about the team's decision-making in the receiver market. While Watson's extension ranks 15th in annual value among wide receivers at $27.625 million, it raises eyebrows when comparing his performance to others in the league. For instance, Denver Broncos wideout Jaylen Waddle has consistently averaged over 1,000 receiving yards per season since 2021 and will earn only slightly more at $28.25 million per year through 2028. Watson is set to earn more than established playmakers such as Nico Collins, Devonta Smith, and George Pickens, all of whom have proven their mettle on the field. Yet there's a silver lining. If Watson can elevate his game to become a true WR1, this contract could quickly turn into a bargain. The Packers are betting on that transformation, but fans must grapple with the uncertainty that comes with such a hefty investment in a player whose potential is still largely unfulfilled. As we wrap up this segment, it's imperative for fans to keep a close eye on Watson's performance this season. His development will not only shape the future of the Packers' receiving core, but also dictate how this contract will be viewed in the long run. The stakes are high, and the pressure is mounting. Will Watson step up and prove that he is worth the investment? Let's keep the conversation going. What do you think about the Packers' commitment to Christian Watson? How do you feel about the future of the receiving core with these new contracts? Comment below with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates on our beloved Green Bay Packers.